My friends, welcome back to 200 3D models in FreeCAD series. Today I want to work on exercise 8. Exercise 8 is okay. It's doable. I think it's a two sketch job, so let's go ahead and then start working on exercise 8. I have loaded exercise 8 on FreeCAD already. What I plan to do is I will have to choose the center of this image pretty wisely so I can use that in my advantage later on. So let's go ahead and then calibrate this image before we go setting up with the center. So this is 87 and that should do it. I want to keep that on XY plane for now and hit OK. See, I want to use two sketches and I want to marry them at this point. So I want to pick this middle point as my center. So what I want to do is I want to, so I'll have to be pretty close to the center, but it doesn't have to be like, super accurate. I'll take that as my center. Okay, I want to build half of it. So let's go ahead and start sketching. My sketch will be on XY plane, and let's say we will build this part. Right, so this will be one line and another line. Okay, and then comes the arcs. So from this point to that point, that's one arc, and from here to there, that's another arc, and I'm going to switch to center and end points for this connecting arc, right? And finally I want to draw a circle in the middle. So drawing part is done. Now comes with the restriction. First of all, I want to make them tangent at these two locations, and then this is, if you notice, this goes symmetrically. So at this point this should be horizontal, and there are two ways to make this horizontal. One of them is to make this on the axis. So I put the center on the axis. That makes this point horizontal because the end point is also on the axis. Alright, I can apply. So this is already horizontal, so we know that. We can apply dimension 20 diameter. So diameter is 20, and this one, it says diameter 35. So 35. Okay, this is radius 50, and this is radius 50, so we can make them equal. And there, sorry, this is radius 25, which is way different than what I put in. Okay, and this whole distance is 20, so this must be 10. Okay, and the height of this point, which is, do we know that? We don't. But we can see this point is above, you can find this point is above this line by 87 minus this height, which is 45. Okay, so we got that one sorted out. And what else? What else are we missing? So we got this one, and we got this one. Oh, this is 25 away from this axis. So 25, that constrains everything. That's a fully constrained sketch, half sketch. I want to make that half. Say sketch half. And let's say this is at the center. I want to pull that, so the thickness would be 20. So I want to make an extrusion for 20, but it will be symmetric by the plane, so that way we can use that to our advantage later on. So we got that. What I want to do is I want to mirror it like we did in the previous exercise. I want to mirror it with this plane, this YZ plane. So YZ plane, okay. And we got our upper half. I want to make them one part and say upper half. All right. Now comes to this part. This is this one I want to draw in on this plane. What this is YZ plane. So this is I want to draw in on YZ plane. To do that, I think I can use this image to our advantage, but this is too simple, so I don't think I'll be bothering with this transfer image too much. This is pretty simple. It is 45 down and then depth is 35. The gap is 10. We will remember that. And let's come to YZ plane and draw a sketch on YZ. Okay, and this looks there, so we can do that. We can rotate it like this, or we can go with the flow. So because we are drawing from the center, I don't want to pull in this geometry right now. I can do without them. So what I want to do is I want to pull in the multi-line, the polyline, and let's say keep drawing from here to there, and just like that. So we could do half sketch here too, but this sketch is so simple, we definitely can do it without. So I don't see these two lines that I drew, so let me turn on the cross section view, and I want to make these two equal. Okay, first of all, because they will be symmetric, and I want to make this distance 20 because it was 20 to begin with, and I remember this point is 10 millimeter away, so 10. Okay, this length is 45. Okay, that's interesting. Let me make that vertical, and I want to place these 2 points in the same plane. Now what else we are missing? We are missing, oh, we can make these two equal. Okay, now what else missing? Okay, so this distance, this gap is 10, so we can make this 10. That's our fully constrained lower part of sketch. Yeah, the gap is 10, this is 35, so the gap is the thickness is 10 over there. We didn't need this 5, it's redundant. Alright, so we got that. What I want to do is I want to extrude that. Again, it will be symmetric, and let's make that 20. Yeah, 20. Alrighty. I think that's it. This is the lower half. So, lower half. I want to make these two as a fusion and rename that as our final object. Pretty simple. And let's do some finishing touch with this refine tool. I think that's it. Let me push this image a bit down there so we can see the whole thing at the same time. Yeah, that's our object. Pretty simple. I hope you enjoyed this process. I will see you in the next one. I just noticed this final object that we built does not match with our assignment. This thickness seems lower, so let's do some investigation. Oh, this thickness is 10. Okay, but we can fix it. So let's go back. So lower half is what we want to fix, and the length forward is the one that we inputted the value in the extrusion as 20. All we have to do is make it 10. Yeah, there it is. I think that's it. Well, I'm sorry that I overlooked it, but again, you can see the parametric capacity of FreeCAD. We can go back and update some parameters and still have the same object. So I'm going to say that's pretty good about FreeCAD. Again, thank you for watching. See you in the next one.